This is the story of how the third richest man in the world amassed his wealth through fraud. It is the $130 billion fraud scandal involving the Adani Group. It concerns an alleged criminal family, nepotism, stock and accounting fraud, and political favoritism. Today, we will deep dive into the Adani Group, its ascent to the top, and its fall from grace. In late January, Hindenburg Research accused the Adani Group of widespread fraud and brazen stock manipulation that they claim occurred over decades. The firm took a short position in Adani Group companies, meaning they would benefit from a drop in their value. Hindenburg pitched 88 questions to Adani that cast doubt on her conglomerate's financial health, from requests for details on the group's offshore business to why it has such a complicated corporate structure. However, Adani Group has denied the allegations, calling them malicious and baseless, and says its plans have not changed. The accusations have resulted in Adani's shares plummeting, with its cumulative market value loss reaching a whopping $130 billion. The fallout from the scandal has also led to Total Energies putting a hold on a multi-billion-dollar contract to extend its partnership with Adani for the production of green hydrogen. Due to the market rout, the embattled group was forced to call off its flagship Adani Enterprises' $2.45 billion FPO. The situation has also set off a political row over Adani's perceived closeness to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which both deny. Adani Group released a statement on its website in response to the allegations, calling the Hindenburg Research report blatantly erroneous and denying any wrongdoing. However, investors still need to be convinced, with many continuing to sell off their shares in the company. At the time of recording, the company lost $130 billion. But what is the truth behind these accusations? Is Gautam Adani the mastermind behind massive corporate fraud? Let's deeply dive into the Adani Group, its dizzying ascent to the top, and its fall from grace. But who is Gautam Adani? Gautam Adani had a humble beginning. He was born in 1962 to a middle-class family and was one of 7 siblings in the Indian state of Gujarat. From an early age, he had a great interest in business. He dropped out of school at age 16 and moved to Mumbai to start diamond trading. After some years, he returned to his hometown, Gujarat, where he managed a packing factory owned by his brother. However, that was when Adani's breakthrough in global trading began. He started his own business in 1988 with the establishment of Adani Exports. Gautam Adani's worth stood at a mega $10 billion when the pandemic hit the world. Within 3 years, Adani added $100 billion to his fortune. According to Forbes, as of September 2022, he was just behind Elon Musk with a net worth of $145 billion. This made Adani the third richest person in the world and Asia's richest. Now, let's fast forward to the present. The Adani Group has become one of India's largest multinational conglomerates, with interests in ports, logistics, agribusiness, power and renewable energy. But despite its immense success, the group has been plagued by allegations of financial misconduct and fraud. Despite the allegations of fraud, Adani remains an influential figure in India. His influence reaches far beyond his business empire and extends into politics. He has been known to have close ties with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his ruling Bharatiya Janata Party. This has sparked controversy and accusations of political favoritism. So that's the latest update on the ongoing controversy between Adani Group and Hindenburg Research. The Adani Group denied the allegations against it in Hindenburg's report, calling it a malicious combination of selective misinformation. The conglomerate has said that it has always complied with the law and that the report's timing was suspect. Adani Group has also stated that it is considering legal action against Hindenburg, which has dared the group to sue, saying it would open the company to further scrutiny. The report was published just days before bidding for a $2.5 billion stock sale for Adani's second shares begins, which will include anchor investors like the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority and Morgan Stanley. As the controversy unfolds, investors are aware of Hindenburg's report and are considering it. We'll have to wait and see how this all plays out, but one thing is for sure, it will be an interesting few days for Adani Group and its stakeholders.